Alrighty, guys, it is director commentary time. Yes, it's not too often that I post director commentary the same day I post the video itself, but here we are with the director commentary of Spsa, the Remake Mashup Special Definitive Edition. Yes, and this is now the second time I've remade the entirety of Season 2, which are the 2016 videos. But yeah, so this is the second time I've redone them. Now, the reason I've redone them in the past was to make them better now that I've since improved my craft. And now that I've improved my craft even more, I decided, why not, using my current voice acting, editing, and filming style, why not remake the videos again? And this was the result. Now, this is a very abridged retelling of these videos, and I did that on purpose. I wanted to trim out as much fluff as possible while keeping in all the good and memorable stuff. And I think I've done a pretty okay job at doing that. Now, I kind of switched the videos around in terms of order. The Tails Turns Evil saga is all condensed at the beginning of the video and thrown at the beginning. And the the Tails in Charge videos, which came before the Tails Evil saga, all kind of those were moved to the end, and I only kept the real memorable parts and trimmed out all the fluff. Because I'm not deleting the original videos, I'm just enhancing and remaking and mashing them up into one cohesive kind of narrative. That is all kind of tied together to, through Junior telling the story to Cody. Even though I didn't take that as far as I really could have, but it was fine nonetheless. I really like how the final product turned out, and yes, I did add a Bitterman scene, because Bitterman wasn't actually a thing, originally, in Sonic + Stupid Adventures, and he only came in during Season 4, or Season 5, actually. The 2019 episodes is when I really started pushing Bitterman as a main character, and then, the 2020 episodes is where I kind of continued to push him as a main character, and it worked. It definitely worked. But that's beside the point. I did add a Bitterman scene, just to kind of make the plot more cohesive, but that's beside the point. So basically, it hits pretty much the same beats. Eggman kidnaps Tails, and sets it, subjects Tails to the Evilizer. Yes, I had to censor the joke I made in the remake because COPPA compliance and what that original joke implied, but yeah, so Tails and Eggman still Eggman still turns Tails evil. I don't know why I had so much trouble saying that, but yeah, Eggman turns Tails evil, evil and stupid, and yes, which means we finally have a proper return of the get on the ground joke. Yes, which is one of my favorite jokes in the entire series, and I do reference it quite often. In fact, I made an entire edit slash kind of seriously sound boosted well, I didn't make it, Beep Boop Gaming made it, but I posted it to my channel. I made it a like really loud sound boosted edit of Get on the Ground. And yeah, so Get on the Ground, it's a beloved joke around here, and yeah. So I want to explain the SPSA canon real quick. Now, you're probably thinking, wouldn't this conflict with the existing timeline? Or would this make the timeline kind of harder to make? Now, if you are a timeline maker, ignore the background noise. My dog is freaking out, but freaking out at my brother, even though there's nothing wrong going on. But anyway, back to what I was talking about before. If you're a timeline maker, you can pretty much this is the beginning of the SPSA timeline. Yeah, the Tales in Charge and Sonic Returns videos from Sonic Boom 10 do not happen canonically in the series. Tales in Charge, the complete series, SPSA, the Remake Mashup Special 2018, or this new one. All of those can be used, all of these can be used as the starting point for the timeline. Now I'll let all you timeline makers run wild with the rest, but just know that either of those iterations of these events are the canon one. So, yeah, timeline makers, or I guess, yeah, timeline makers and iceberg image people, if you're out there, I'll let you guys figure out the rest of that, and I could see this being, which is the canon one, and as a entry on an iceberg image, and in my headcanon at least, this is the canon one. But if you are a timeline person, or a timeline maker person who likes making timelines, you can put all three of them, or you can put either this one, the original videos, or the 2018 Remake Mashup Special. Either or work, since they're all pretty much the same events. But in my headcanon, this one is the canon one. Now you're probably thinking, that doesn't make sense, since Sonic isn't the Sonic plush that you used originally, so wouldn't this technically count as a retcon? And you're retconning out stuff like SPSA the movie and pretty much anything that took place from before Sonic got his plush change. I don't know, but anyway. Yeah, so this is the reason I wanted to remake these videos again is because I was not satisfied with my camera work in the 2018 version, and I wasn't really satisfied with the voice acting either, because the voice acting was very subdued and quiet, because I was very self-conscious about my voice and not wanting it to be too loud or whatever back in 2018. Now I don't care. Now I can kind of enunciate sentences and voice act effectively, but yeah, so yeah, that's another reason why I wanted to redo these videos again, is because the 2018 Remake Mashup Special, it's fine. Those videos are passable, but they're not the best, and the pacing is still really off. So I wanted to redo it again, kind of tighten up the pacing, get everything done the way I wanted to get it done. But most importantly, yeah, tighten up that pacing, because pacing is something I've been wanting to get better at throughout the series run, especially the second half of 2020. I wanted to get it yeah, I wanted to work on the pacing of these episodes. Now, yeah, I still suck at commentary, but hey, whatever. Um, but yeah, and this is probably my favorite iteration of the high pink Yoshi. This is probably my favorite iteration of it, just because it's not over the top and silly like it was before, but it's a little subdued and kind of calmer in terms of the voice acting. And that works. And Mickey returns from the 2018 remake Mashup special. Because I got Mickey in 2018. It was what, early 2018. And he made his proper video debut. I forget. It's in the 2020 year in review video. If you want to know what what all the characters' first appearances are. Now you'll notice I'm really cutting down. I'm also really cutting down the cast of characters I use this year, because last year's year in review was just ridiculous beyond all belief. So I wanted to cut down how many characters I used, but yeah, that's beside the point. And as SPSA leads us out of the video, Director Commentary SPSA is here to tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. And subscribe. It'll help out a lot. Anyway, also remember to ring the notification bell if you want to be notified when I do these videos. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, and bye!